Thank you. It has been about 2 weeks since Hurricane Ian made landfall in Florida, just leveling homes and businesses and leaving people's vehicles underwater.
Now, in most cases, flood damaged vehicles are totaled, but as our Patrick Nelson reports, sometimes they'll wind up in other parts of the country, like here in Colorado. Buyers have no idea they're getting the headaches that come with a flood damaged car.
Vehicle history experts say many of the cars that were flooded out in Florida recently will be repaired and resold without disclosing they were flood damaged. Carfax believes more than 300,000 flooded cars were back on the roads in 2021, and it believes in the aftermath of Hurricane Ian, even more will be on the move in an expensive used car market. They could even wind up here in Colorado.
The cost to repair these cars far exceeds the value of any car.
Jamie Dodd at Autosmith sees vehicles come in and out of her repair garage, bringing with them backstories from all corners of the country, including vehicles with flood damage.
It's driving great, but the minute corrosion sets in, then you have issues, a myriad of issues. So you've got wiring issues, you've got electrical components that now are no longer working.
A bottomless pit of repairs and often uninsurable. Jamie says in her experience, flood damaged vehicles from major storms will often be put up for sale in other parts of the country. Technicians at Autosmith are prepared to see this again after Hurricane Ian.
Those cars start making their way into our market. We have a large shortage of used cars. And so they're going to seize opportunities to bring cars up to sell them because they know how desperate we are to get our hands on good used vehicles.
It's best to take any car you're interested in buying to a repair shop you trust to have it inspected by the pros. But if you're on your own, Consumer Reports offers this advice to help you spot a flood-damaged vehicle. First, inspect the vehicle carpets for signs of water or a musty or mold smell. Check seat mounting and unpainted screws for signs of rust or if they've been removed to pull things out to dry. Look in the trunk and under the hood for mud or debris, and also inspect lights and reflectors for signs of a watermark.
At any place will tell you to walk away if a vehicle that's not livable or salvageable.
Tim Jackson is the president of the Colorado Auto Dealers Association. He says there are questions you should ask before you even search for flood damage because it's not always easy to spot.
Number one, has this car been in Florida? Is there a chance if it's been registered in Florida, then I'd be skeptical right now. Over the next 2 to 3 years, really.
He says if you're buying from a private seller, be careful, and even at a car lot, it's important to understand what information should be disclosed as a part of that vehicle title.
So if that car was ever in a fire, if that car was ever in a flood, if that car was ever totaled out, it's illegal to sell a car without reporting that.
It's important to remember vehicle history reports are a great step in helping to evaluate the condition of a car, but could be missing key information if it was never reported. That's why scheduling a detailed inspection of a vehicle before you buy it is ultimately the best protection for us as consumers. I'm Patrick Nelson for News 5.